I'm going to war. Thank God I've been bored the past 4 minutes. But I need training. I can't just go outside and be expected to shoot a gun. Lucky for me, I have just the training. The war's against birds. I wanted to feel like an Australian. This is a game many would call Chicken Shoot or Chicken Shoot Egg, published by Destination Software. This is a studio that I've seen the logo of numerous times, but never really stuck in my brain. They publish a bunch of well-known shovelware, like the M&M's games, some board game collections on the DS and Game Boy Advance, and they developed the first Pac-Man world and even worked on a Game Boy Advance version of Grand Theft Auto 3. But we're not talking about those, we're talking about f***ing up chickens. The game was originally released for Microsoft Windows, developed by Toontrax, and was later made for mobile phones, the DS, Wii, and Game Boy Advance. The Windows version was well received, while the other versions absolutely got slammed in reviews, being ranked 62nd in Games Radar's 100 Worst Games of All Time, and was described as the worst game on Wii. You sure about that? I remember playing this game for a bit when I was younger, and while it wasn't my favorite, I still popped it in from time to time. But now that I'm 18 and I need training for war, why not play this to see how well I can slaughter poultry? Alright, now before we start slaughtering poultry, we gotta pick a weapon. I'll go with this. You know, I'm in a good mood today. I'm gonna thank all the developers who worked on this game. Thank you, DSi Games. Thank you, Frontline Studios. Thank you, Topware Interactive. You, Nintendo. Alright, so this is Chicken Shoot. We can begin to shoot chickens with a bud, change how we shoot chickens, see who shot chickens the best, and see the people who allowed us to shoot chickens. Let's just begin to shoot chickens, and we get 3 different modes. Wow, it's so in-depth. There's Arcade, where it goes level to level and you shoot a certain amount of poultry to move on. Classic is essentially the same thing, except the game ends if you run out of time. I got a new high score, I can put in a name, I ought to send a message. There we go. Finally, there's Catch an Egg. No. If I wanted to catch eggs, I'd go out and do it myself. I feel like Arcade and Classic should be switched. When I think Arcade, I think of going for a high score, and Classic is just playing through the game. Either way, let's hit Arcade and go through the levels. First location is the village. Pretty standard place. There's a scarecrow, a pig farm. Sure. Next is the forest. Oh shit, is that a tree? Damn, this is a forest. Next is Nevada, the desert level. There's a crashed UFO and an alien. Cool thing about most levels is that they each have their own special chicken to shoot. Some levels also allow you to shoot certain things to manipulate the environment. That's actually a pretty cool feature. Scandinavia, origin of the Vikings. Next is the Himalayas. How the hell are we breathing up here? The chickens wear Santa hats here. Yeah, I can too, big whoop. We move to Antarctica. Yes, one cold place to another. There's igloos, some snow sculptures. It's better than the mountains. Then we go to Rocky Island. This is probably the least recognizable place out of all the levels. I mean, there's a boat. That's neat. Next is the Sahara Desert. The Sphinx has been chickified. There's a ghost. That's about it. Back to a village. The Asian village, in fact. Hooray! A castle and these guys. Next we're in the Florida Everglades. Alright, nice. Home field advantage. Though it's pretty similar to the forest. Like, damn, that is a tree. The final task, almost done. This one's a little more interesting since the screen scrolls vertically instead of horizontally. There's a bunch of these guys that throw eggs at you. Oh yeah, so sometimes eggs will be thrown towards you and if you don't shoot them, you'll lose health. There's also some chickens that will fly towards you and hit you. I didn't realize this until now, so I have to go through everything all over again. Let's kill these f***ing chickens. After wasting 45 minutes, I finally get to the last level, and after killing 75 chickens, I break open the egg at the top to fight the final boss. That's it. I expected a boss with a health bar. Either way, I finally beat Chicken Shoot. I put up with this? This game was disappointing as hell. Honestly, by the 6th level, I was getting pretty tired of it. The pointer controls weren't the best, and the game was just repetitive and boring. But after all this chicken talk, I'm getting kinda hungry. I'm gonna go grab lunch. I got Chick-fil-A. F*** chickens.